Hello, RES 505 research practitioners. My name is John Aldridge, and I'm the Director of Organizational Management and Leadership Programs at Colorado Christian University in the School of Business and Technology. I want to welcome you to the capstone and research methods. These two classes are joined together. In this first class, RES 505, you will be developing your master thesis research proposal that will become your master thesis research and presentation in the capstone LED 699. So the purpose of this brief video presentation is just to give you a quick start overview of session 1. Later this week, I'll send out a message for a live Zoom classroom on Thursday where I'll present an introduction and an overview to the entire 5 weeks of RES 505. And there will be time for a Q&A. But in this first session, there's really 4 assignments that you need to focus on. The first assignment, number 1, is to do your reading assignment in this text. So either by the hard copy, have it available, or the electronic version, and make copious notes because you'll want to be able to have this information ready and at hand when you make your posts on Wednesday in the discussions. The second assignment is a relatively easy assignment, and that is just your introduction of yourself, your bio, and just a greeting, posting to myself and other students so we can get to know each other. The third is the assignment that is most interesting in this first session because many of you probably have contemplated a topic, a problem statement, your thesis, and what your methodology might be. But whether you have or you haven't, this is the opportunity that you have to brainstorm different topic ideas. How has the Lord called you to a certain field of study or endeavor? You may have started out on one path and find yourself in a completely different place, or maybe there's a little bit of confusion of where you are and how you're going to start down this path of writing a master thesis. So this first exercise is just a brainstorming exercise of various topics that you might have an interest in. The problem statement, exercise writing a problem statement and thesis, and you may or may not have a research question. It's not absolute that you have a research question depending on your methodology. But that's the assignment for the third assignment in this first session. And last, the leadership assessment is really just a exercise designed to trigger and recall some of the past projects that you've worked on and papers that you've developed, and some self-introspection into yourself, understanding self in relation to God and the others around you. What is your purpose for being? Why are you here? Where are you headed with your master thesis research and eventual publications? And so in putting together your leadership assessment, it's really designed to be a brief paper of reflection and self-introspection, understanding how you're going to organize your thoughts for your master thesis research proposal. Now, before I end this introduction to this session, there's some things I'd like you to think about. Imagine that you're going to set out on an expedition to climb long peaks this summer. What are you going to need to pack in your bag, take along with you so that you have a successful expedition? So I'm going to use this box as a metaphor. When I was starting any writing, my master thesis or my doctoral dissertation, I would start with the books that I'd absolutely need to have put in one place, in one file. You're going to need your research methods. Since this is a course in organizational leadership and change management, it's a really good idea that you get a hold of your organizational behavior text and have it well notated, whether it's electronic or hard copy, get it in the box. You're also going to want to have Meeting the Ethical Challenges. This is an excellent book that provides some introspection and direction into ethical leadership and principle-centered leadership. You want this one in the box or your file. Got to have the APA manual. You're writing a research paper. You have to have it in compliance with APA standards. In the box. Another good text that we use throughout this program is Leading Organizations. This is a bunch of case studies, a good resource. If you don't have the text, find it online, get it in the box. Since this is a research, a class on leadership, theory and practice, I recommend locating Peter Northhouse's text on leadership. Get it in the box. One last thing. You've written a lot of papers in this program. Find your final paper presentations in each of the classes that you took and print them out or have the electronic copies. If you're not creating a box like I am here, get them into a file folder so that you have everything in one place to access. Later on in this RES 505 course, you'll be doing a literature review, which will add immensely to your resources for your master thesis research proposal. So I want to encourage you to just begin to compile your resources, start to pull things together. This first session is just a session of brainstorming, pulling together different existing resources that you've written and other contributions that will help validate your thesis and presupposition for your master thesis research proposals. So I want to welcome you again to Research Methods. It's my pleasure to be your instructor. You can always reach me via email or text me. I'm here to serve you, and I look forward to catching up with you in the discussions this week. Until then, just have a blessed day. We'll see each other soon.